Yes. Because this is Caren Blessing's last show on Art and Culture Monday. We'll also be, talking about what you've done so far to celebrate what you have been to this show, what you have meant to all of us, and also to get to hear from you what you have learned. I think it's also important. We have learned from you, the audience has learned from you, but also
and I from them.
Yes. But maybe I can begin from the first time.
Actually, I want us to begin with Kenya, because I feel like this is why I feel like we should reminisce about you and how far you've come, because I do not think there is another person who has been here as long as I have that is still here.
Yeah, I think you are the longest,
so actually we started around the same time.
Right.
Exactly. That was the year 2019, guys.
Wow.
Let me just tell you, first and foremost, we are feeling very old because Good Ryan, except you, I cannot see the gallery, but Ryan, everyone that is with us here in studio was in high school
when
in
you were
2019.
Coming on air.
When you were coming on air, all of these people.
That's a long time.
All of the people that are in the gallery.
And even maybe the gallery, except Pato there,
except
the transmission and Ngure on.
Pato on the transmissions. Thank you. But then Pato has also been here a while.
Yes.
Thank you.
Back when I was an STO, I sat there at the desk of Pato.
Yes.
On transmission. So those are people who have taught me as well.
Exactly.
So before we get into you, because you're the guest of this show of yours, why don't you take over the show? I'm the host now.
Yes.
So the first time I saw you here, I probably don't remember the first day, but the first time you were directing. You were directing, I think that was Developing News at 1. We just talked about it off air.
When we used to have Developing News at 1.
Yes, with the likes of Vincent, Lydia back then, and Anki Doris, who's now currently elsewhere.
Yes.
So back under the tutelage of Jeff, the late Jeff, who held our hands both and help us get on air. So one thing I remember that he did with you and that he eventually did with me, I just have to say it, is when he walked you to the studio. After directing for quite some few weeks, I think. You were directing news and a few shows, I think. Maybe the breakfast show sometimes. When Ran Ngure was still a host on Art and Culture Monday with dreadlocks.
Do we have a picture or a video?
He can't show it. I know he won't show it. I know. He's saying this is about you, not about him. So let's keep him.
We are going to try to keep it here.
So he held your hand and told you to come through to the show. I was there. I'm sure you guys didn't hear maybe I was eavesdropping, but you didn't see me while the conversation was happening. Akakwambia, we are going to do a lot. We're going to do, we are going to do bigger things. And he had you sign. Back then, we used to sign a book after hosting the show, signing your attendance. So I was like, when do I sign that book myself, man? I was behind the cameras, watching you host the show with, Ran, as we said. And I was waiting for the time I'd joined the Rise Today family. And eventually I did. And he did the same thing as he did with you. So he actually started a special segment for me on Biashara Tuesday. So I was very consistent with coming with showing up to the shows, even on the days I wasn't required for work. So on Art and Culture Monday, I used to come and just sit behind there and just watch the show and see what you guys are doing during hosting, just learn. I was actually in class watching you and whoever else was doing the Monday to Friday. Back then it was every day. Now it's just the two of us. Then it's going to be one. But he created a special segment called Tech Voice. So if people can go to YouTube.
I remember Tech Voice.
So I became a resident tech guy.
For Biashara Tuesday.
So if Apple is releasing a phone or there's something new in tech happening, I'll show up in my t-shirt. Back then I didn't have a suit. When these guys were in high school. So I'd show up on air, do a bit of tech here and there. Then
go home for literally like 20 minutes.
20 minutes max, and that's a lot.
That's all.
That's all. That's actually a lot. I would get 5 minutes initially. 5 minutes, and then became 20 minutes, and then go home and still come back just to see, because I loved the show that much. And I was seeing what you guys are doing with the rest of the hosts that were on there before. And it was a great journey, to see you push what you're doing on Art and Culture Monday until eventually we became hosts.
Exactly.
Both of us.
We became the actual host.
We become the actual
If you brought
host.
the people that were hosting then, they'd be one hour watoto wanafanya nini?
Watoto wali make it on air, walifika hewani aje, nani aleta hawa watoto hewani, right? And eventually we pushed out Ngure out the show. I know what you didn't like about him co-hosting with you.
He sort of left me. It was without a warning, by the way. I have bigger responsibilities. I think I need to concentrate on other important matters.
He became our father.
And I think you can do this,
yes. He became a father to us all. And he held our hand after that, So that is after, of course, the late Jeff, who is no longer with us. And I think at this point, I just have to say, it's okay if we observe maybe 10 seconds of silence for the man who made us who we are
now.
To this point.
Can you kindly? Yes, because if there is anything, I think actually where we have gotten our eyes for spotting stars before they have shined so bright is because we were seen when we were not shining that bright.
Someone saw us,
really,
right? And someone did.
All honesty, just a random intern.
And now 5 years later, here it is, business host on Biashara Tuesday.
Yes.
And now you
Art
have been an Art and Culture host for 5 years.
For 5 years.
Right. So I think let's flip the script, kidogo.
Yeah. I think we just start from right there, but just saying thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff Nyakwarsu wa Glorious. He used to love.
He used to love this show.
He used to love this show. He used to love this station. He just, his whole heart was here, and you could tell. And I can tell you, like, for a fact, like the generation or the people that raised us, Ryan, Ngure, Bonnie, Jeff, they had their whole hearts here.
Yeah.
That's why showing up here at 6:30, like, was like,
it's a given. I'll wake up, I'll do it. I'll show up every day. I'll come. Nitaamka. The people who are waiting for me have put in their whole heart. It means I just have to do the same, if not better.
Yes. Because actually, can I tell you, when I first came here, now
let's begin.
When I first came here, I did my interview. First and foremost, Ran, do you still have interviews for interns? Because let me tell you, why did I walk into a panel of 7 men? I want to say it like that. 7.
Gender equality died.
7. There was Pato. There was Jeff, of course, was there. There was the head for the STOs. What is his name? He keeps getting lost, and he's a really good friend of mine. Is it currently? Yeah, currently.
Papa.
Yeah. Yes. So the Mulwa was seated. We are really good friends, so he's going to. But I walked in and I'm like, huh? A very naive, I studied at Multimedia University. Like Thika Road is not even.
Did you fail or did you pass your interview?
I actually did pass.
Okay.
Yes, I passed with flying colors. So I sat there.
You're a better person than me because I just remembered the first time I tried out to come through to KUTV, I was still at KU Radio.
Yes.
My journey actually, when I eventually tell it, when it's my turn.
Yes.
When it's eventually my turn to leave the show, I'll start much further at KU Radio when I was in first year. That's when I came to KUTV and radio services.
Yes.
So I tried out at an audition for KUTV at the amphitheater.
Yeah.
And the man who was at the panel was Advice Roy, who's currently the chairperson for Jubilee National Youth League. And then also I think there was the previous marketing head. His name just escapes me. And then we had Fungututi.
Fungututi.
I failed it. I failed my audition. Can you believe it? Yeah. Yeah, I failed my first audition. I can't even believe it. Also, if they have that video, I'd love to see it.
They need to explain to you how.
Usijaribu kurudi baki radio.
Yeah.
but eventually I'm here.
Yeah, here you are.
Go on.
Wow.
How was it like?
So apparently I did pass. I passed the interview.
Nice.
Because I got a call, I think the next day, then was told to come. So the twist was that I was actually assigned, I don't know if Ryan knows this, I was assigned to the show Earth Check. Yeah.
The
by
Earth
Judy.
Show.
Then
Yes.
the Earth Show then at that time was being produced by Judy.
Yes.
And what happened is that I kept coming. So when I realized there's a show in the morning, I'd come, check what is happening around, and then go back to my desk because Judy's office was then.
Also, you're not assigned to the morning show.
Yes, I was not assigned to the morning show. So I kept bumping into Jeff. So he's like, kwani wewe unakwanga intern wa wapi?
Unazunguka hapa ndani.
Because Judy's desk then used to be at the entrance of the producer's room. So every time Jeff is coming into producing, he keeps meeting this random girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, mbona hukujangi morning show? Then I'm like, Judy anafikanga 8. So mina kujanga huku. Exactly. Mapema to just to look around. He was like, kuja. Do you know that is actually unofficially, that is how I was transferred from. Yeah, that's how I was invited from Earth Check to morning show.
Right. I'm interested though.
Yeah.
On Earth Check it was production, right?
Yes, it was production.
And when you came to Rise Today it was production.
Yes.
So at what point did you want to come on air?
Actually, I did not. I did not at any point. Like when I came in as an intern.
Okay.
So it is on air was the dream. You know, like distant
dream.
Yes, like a distant dream.
Like Moses, unaambiwa mbali.
Yeah, uko promised land was uko sana because I already knew the limited slots for hosting. Like it's unlike production. There's a lot of people. Let me tell you, there are more than 15 people that are right here. Everyone doing something concerning this show that you're watching right now.
Yeah, I say it on Tuesday that it takes a village.
Yes, a whole village. You can only see your Kenya and I, but there's a whole village. So I did a quick math, quick calculations. It was easier to find a spot in the 20 than in the one person who was hosting. So really, I was okay. I was okay interning and production. I was busy pale kwa video mixer. I had phobia for the audio mixer. Huge phobia, I think, to date. Because I think my lecturer was always like, people can stand bad video, but they cannot stand bad audio.
I'll tell you one man who can stand bad audio.
Yeah.
It's Ran Ngure, but the one man who can't stand it completely is Boniface. Boniface is our director as well, who by then, when I was STO, was directing I think a news show in the evening, and this one time I'm seated at the audio mixer, and I did quite a mess up. So kuna sauti leak ambayo ilikuwa inafaa kuleak. He chased me out, and I thought that would be the end of our interaction.
Yes.
And now we are friends. We are actually practically best friends.
I think actually.
But he chased me out. He told me never to show up for this show.
Do not ever come. The number of times and the number of people that were chased away on the morning show, you say, what are you doing? What can't you see? Go away. Like the number of times, by the way, people were just home was just. But you know, it kept us straight. That's why we sort of cannot afford. Yes, it sharpened us. If you're on the video mixer, you are there. You are watching the show. Your eyes are glued to the. Because if you dare make a mistake, you may just go home for a week and nobody will call you until you realize your mistake. By the way, did anyone call you back?
No. You have to bring yourself back. Back then, it wasn't. No one really cares about you at that point. If you don't want to learn, you just go and ufunzwe na ulimwengu kwa sababu clearly hautaki kulearn, and then when you're okay you still come back. And that's the other thing I think I love about that kind of tough love. It's like, go take some time, meditate, think, and then
decide
when you're ready to when you're ready to come back and you can see the consistency of coming back, what it has
paid off. Because I remember one of my big memories when I was directing or when I was doing production in general is that almost no one ever said it, but it was like a silent rule. Your phone was supposed to be away from you. If you are on the audio mixer or on the video mixer, because that moment you're taking at your phone, ushaeka mtu
tofauti. Ushazuba
and you are done. If Bonnie is there,
if Bonnie is there, that's your last day.
Yes, that's your last day here. But then Bonnie, shout out to you. You really did make us. I think my training in focus and just to focus. This is the thing that you're doing. Exactly. Because I think even at the end of it, even where we are, our focus is on you are hosting the show. Wewe kazi yako ni kuhost show. When you're here, that is sort of 100% what you're doing. If you're checking your phone, it's on matters that have to do with the show.
Yeah,
because sure. I can remember we were given a whole lecture. I think it was during Vincent's time. I don't know what caught Vincent's eye on the show, and then the guest sort of had to
to bring him back.
Yes, to bring him back.
He's on his phone a lot.
That was an entire by Jeff. That was an entire meeting.
Just to discuss.
Yes, just to discuss where was your concentration.
Yeah.
So anyway, we ran by.
So that was production.
Yes,
your life in production.
My life in production became very straight. Showed up here at 6:30 faithfully and religiously, and then I got into production. With time, people start trusting you with tasks. Hapa na pale, shika video mixer. Oh, the 1 p.m. Sawa, shika if that's what you want to do. Sawa, get in here. And then Jeff on one random day actually decided, he caught me watching back in Multimedia University. I was in the Christian Union, so we used to shoot some videos. You can imagine the quality. I just want you to just the quality of the video. He caught me on the same computer. So we are done with the show. So ni 10:30, ni 11. So I'm just there seeing what I do around. He was like, you have ever been in front of the camera? Like, that's how far off I was from hosting.
Wow.
He was like,
hadn't even considered you.
No idea. He's like, you can stand in front of a camera. Oh, good to know. Then he went on with that information. Yes, he put a note to it, stuck it, and went away. So one random Friday, he tells me, Monday, ukuje ukiwa smart. Nafikiria art and culture. Pale kwa Ryan, wewe kuja. But then the exact words was, Monday kuje ukiwa smart.
Monday kuje ukiwa smart.
That was it. That was it. Came in my favorite pink dress. Ryan has refused because he's in that video.
He has refused to show it.
Yes, and it's not that dress. Another pink one. Oh my God.
Wait, that is you, Karen?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently, this is me.
That's not you. No way that's you. That doesn't look like you at all.
Kutoka mbali ni.
Umetoka farthest.
Kutoka farthest. Those papers you're seeing right there were for reading the news. They were the backup. In case things go wrong, you have somewhere to refer to. But then
so was that Monday the June, the first day?
No, this was not Monday the June. Ryan can definitely not show that clip.
Because he doesn't want people to see him.
Yes.
But
that was definitely somewhere in that year.
Okay.
That was somewhere in the beginning. So started hosting, then found Ryan. That is the other point that was
on that
really
Monday. What happened on that Monday when you came
so
smart?
On that Monday, I came smart, nikafanyiwa makeup, nikakuja. I came sat across, but it was right here in this studio.
Yes.
Sat across Ryan.
I was standing right there. I know you can't remember that bit,
but you were.
But I do remember it. Yes.
So I sat right across Ryan and he introduced me for the very first time. And I was so happy. That day, my dreams.
Remember the exact date?
Yes, the 17th of June, 2019.
17th of June 2019.
Yes, is when I hosted my very, very first show. Ryan was almost like beating me up in a tug of war because he really wanted me to get to June. Yeah, sorry, Ryan.
Oh,
he
so
really, to clock
5 years.
Yes, to clock the 5 years.
It's all right.
But yeah, the 17th of June 2019 came, hosted a show with Ryan. Link showed up on 2 or 3 links because really it's your first time. But if there's anything, he eased me into hosting, and I think he has done that throughout every show because Ryan is the person that is technically on our ear all the time. Like he is hosting the show, just not himself.
Yeah. We are an extension of his hosting.
Yes, an extension of his hosting. And then I like the fact that he let us be us. So because that would also be because he has been a host before. You guys, watoto wote wenye walikuwa high school, you should all round up and watch Ryan host a show. You will know.
They should watch that and Entertainment Friday.
And Entertainment Friday, you will know what hosting a show looks like. And I think that's also is what has given us a plus because being directed by someone who has hosted, they sort of know what to do. So like they know, they have a picture, they know what hosting looks like. So they give you the grace when you need it, and they give you the push when
the one thing he told me, and I don't know if he remembers this, such an remind. He gave me, he has only ever given me one piece of advice about hosting, and then he let me do the rest. He told me that if you're not doing this for the show, do it for yourself. Don't think about anything else. Just do it for yourself. When you're coming to the show and you're presenting, don't think about anything else. Think about yourself and what this should mean for you. And I think it's something I also see it reflecting how you do your stuff. And the Rise Today show as a whole. It's the autonomy to be creative, to grow as well. And I think that's the part I want us to get to. Growth. As you've seen, umetoka farthest. Umetoka bad. Ukiwa pale kitambo ulikuwa singular.
Like
kuna video evidence singular. For everything. Ulikuwa singular. Ulikuwa maybe 1.5.
My God.
Ulikuwa na mtu mwingine mguu mmoja ilikuwa ndani. And then saizi you're double, so when I speak to you not just as Caren, but I'm speaking to Caren and another extension of Caren. And much more in your professional and personal life. Maybe you can tell us about that professionally and also personal life, and also outside of KUTV. You know, there's many other things you do. You just mentioned here stuff that people are shocked behind camera. Oh, Caren does that. You know, you can let us know also.
I do a good number of things. I think we can start a bit of personal kidogo. When I want to say something that relates to here, because I had that story and I was like, have you ever had a story about yourself?
You? Like, can you tell me more?
I'm interested. I want.
And I did what?
So like I said, when I came here, I was fresh off campus, really. I was dating my now husband. So, you know, that's something very nice. But it was...
Chamini fiche mikono zangu.
I was. So, I think in our contacts, you know, with my fellow interns, I mentioned that he is an engineer. He is a biomedical engineer by profession, to be precise. But, you know, in these random banters with friends, so I'm like, yeah, he's an engineer. So tell me, Okenye, why I hear that story, like I think last year, where that someone went and told people, or rather in their conversations, that Caren is dating an engineer in KU. So, as I hear the story, so apparently, the reason why I was not getting as many approaches on here is because people had been told
keep off huyo ni bibi engineer na engineer ko KU na engineer ko KU.
He was a student. He was
still not out of campus yet.
He was not yet out of campus because he studied here at Kenyatta University. But
so you've taken a lot from KU.
I know. And happily so. And without apology.
Thank
you. So anyway, that did give my dating life an easy time.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, because now apparently I did not know.
No one is troubling you. You don't have to defend yourself.
Yeah, I did not have to defend myself a lot. But anyway, personally, so that happened. I got here single or rather dating, then got engaged while still in the show, got married while still in the show. I think I got engaged in 2021. Okay, yeah, that's my wedding. Right
oh,
there.
Yeah, you're showing it. Nice.
Yeah, that is
fabulous.
That is something. So yeah, anyway, got engaged and then got married 2022 and moved on. So that is personally. And I am glad that I have gotten to do that here. That means I have been allowed the grace. Do you know there are places you can work and literally have no time for
focus na mapenzi sana songa kando.
And I am very so I'm very happy to be given the space to do so and to do so here. Professionally, you only see me here on Monday mornings. So of course I have to be doing something else with my life. And I think this is the juncture. So apart from hosting, one, I have a YouTube channel that if the gift would be subscription. If you can kimbia pale. I have a YouTube channel and goes by the name Currently Caren. It basically describes life right now. So my life right now. So if you'd like to know more past Art and Culture Monday, kimbia pale. YouTube.
That's the chance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
look for
Mr. Engineer hapo.
Exactly. Utamuona hapo snippets kadhaa. Look for Currently Caren and subscribe and stay on there. I'm going to be taking you on a journey. Really, this is where you can follow up.
Now after this.
Yeah, you know, we keep asking wasanii social media handles. How can we, you know, follow up with your work?
Karen, tupatie social media handles.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So people can see your work.
On YouTube, you can find me on Currently Caren, and that one is actually week by week update on how I am doing, and it's doing well actually. So go on there, subscribe, keep me company, and you might just walk the journey with me.
Okay.
Number 2, I also am, apart from being a journalist or a host, that is the YouTube channel. If you see that one, it's Currently Caren Life right now. Yes. Nice. So you can go there, subscribe.
But yes, sub up as a gift.
As a gift, as a farewell gift.
Ndio.
Do one solid.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Right.
The other one is I work as a real estate agent.
Nice.
Yes, so if you're looking for plots with Kiambu and Nairobi County, if you're looking for plots or houses, that's the other hustle. So you can again follow Currently Caren, then I'm going to tell you where I work for. All right? Yes, so that is the other hustle, and that is where you can find me often, because also in this real estate business, they're very active on social media. So this is not going to be the last time you will see me on camera. You're going to see me once again.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So they can go check out your work on TikTok, where I've seen you
on TikTok.
when you big star pale, views zimepanda juu. I usually look at it, I'm like, what do I need to do to get my views up?
Talk to me.
Like this, I'll talk to you.
Talk to me.
Nyuma ya tent after this.
Yes.
Karen, it's been so lovely to see your journey on air, and I'm so sure that there's a couple of people who probably kickstarted their journey after seeing you on air.
True.
Or maybe got inspired in one way or another. I'll have to say, even on a personal level, as I said, the push for me to want to come on air was seeing you having, like, from, as you said, an intern in a different show, directing, and then suddenly Karen is on air and Karen is doing it. Exactly. And it's actually working, and she's being trusted with this. So I was like,
this is closer home. If this one can do it, so can I.
Yeah, so can I. And, I used to bump into you right after the show. I watched the show, iko sawa. And it's been very encouraging, even way after.
Yeah.
People will be surprised that we have worked together for that long, but you can count the number of times we've met in a year.
Like,
though
honestly,
we are so constantly
like
in communication. 3. When is the last time we saw each other before today?
I think like
somewhere 2 months ago. At breakfast somewhere, bumped into each other, and then before that last year. But we are constantly in communication. That's what I like about it. That I'm able to watch your show, to give feedback, and you watch my show and give feedback.
And to comment and say, you know what, I watched that. I liked the guest that you had today. That has been amazing. Yes.
Are there people that you'd like to maybe mention, special mentions before we are getting to the end of?
Most definitely.
Last bits of your minutes.
Yes, starting from, of course, let me just say Jeff, so that we can, Jeff, thank you for the opportunity to even do this, because if you hadn't seen me, just takes one person to see you. So thank you, and I promise to see many other people, because I know I am going very, very far away. We are going far, so I promise to look keenly and see a person with passion and be able to lift them up. Apart from that, of course, Ryan Ngure, because he is the maker, he's the backbone of this show. Thank you, Ryan, and thank you for coupling. We keep calling him producer and director, because at some point he took both. Those are jobs for two different people.
Hata tukiongeza hapo audio visual mixing, play out,
tuongeze everything. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Ryan, for being Spider-Man and being the backbone of this show. And thank you for every day. I don't think there's a day I have come on art and culture, man. Even at my lowest, you've never been lower. Your psyche has never been lower than mine. Always, he's the one. Up to speed. Karen, we have to do this. Thank you for being the wind beneath my wings. Thank you so much. Another person of course is Bonnie. Thank you. Hata kama Bonnie anaingianga akitoka, you are very fundamental on our initial stages. I think aliacha tume solidify aka feel okay they can.
Wanaweza take off.
So he
still comes back.
Yes, he keeps coming back. So he keeps holds, then let's go things. Okay, this
just
one
come checks in once in a while.
Goes away. Thank you Bonnie. Recently I got to learn that our MD Irene Simiu and Dr. Kingara, the director, are very big fans of Art and Culture Monday and Biashara Tuesday.
Yes,
I went on there and they were like, I do. I watch religiously.
Yes, these are the shows.
Yes, I want to say thank you because these guys are really the decision makers. And actually, part of the many reasons it's just Okenya and I that have remained is part of those decisions.
Yes.
That they made in rooms that we were not present, in rooms that we were absent.
Our names are
Thank you for mentioning our names.
Yes.
So thank you, Irene, and of course, thank you, Director Kingara. It's been an honor and a pleasure. The rest, of course, is to everyone that we have co-hosted the show with, starting with let's start from Ryan Gure when we first started, then we got to Vincent, and then we got to WCW, then was Anki Doris, and then it became Nina
Gikunda.
Yes, Nina Gikunda. Thank you. You were such amazing company. Then Thursday tuanzie TBT, tuanzie kwa Laban Shaban.
Mwalimu Mturkana Msuri.
Mwalimu. Thank you. These people actually, like, you know, when you say 5 years, it seems like such a long time, but to us, like, we are sort of picking it in chunks because at every season there was someone. Yeah, so thank you so much, Laban Shaban, for being there. Then we got Ojwang
Mariam, mzee mzima mtoto wa Mariam.
Thank you. Asante sana. Asante. Thank you very much. Yes. Then the Entertainment Friday, we go back to Ryan Gure and Anki Doris because they were the grandfathers of Entertainment Friday.
It's never been the same since.
It's never been the same. Then came in Empara Shaker, brought his own vibe.
It was off. Alikuwa na blow the roof off.
Again.
I miss those days.
Did an amazing thing.
Shout out to Empara Shaker.
Asanteni sana.
The DJs that were there on Fridays.
Oh yes.
My goodness.
And Wednesdays. Do you know when Laban was on WCW, they used to do
music. TBT on Thursdays. It was on Thursdays.
TBT, yes. Thank you. We used to have DJs.
Yes.
My God.
So we used to have, let's start with
Nitspin.
Mzee Mzima DJ Nitspin.
Yes.
Yeah. We used to have DJ mkubwa sana Africa right now called DJ Dewiz. DJ Dewiz, a big name currently. I think currently the official DJ for Major.
Yes.
He's done a great job and used to do a great job here. Sound of Africa. We used to have DJ Vic.
Yes,
254.
DJ Vic 254.
Spin master, biggest man on the decks. I've not seen better. Honestly. Shout out to DJ Vic.
Yes.
Yeah. There used to be DJ Moff.
Yes. Yes.
DJ Moff 254. Yeah. There was Nitspin as well. We did mention Nitspin.
Yes,
used to do an Entertainment Friday, TBT, and even on the Friday evening
because
shows.
Nitspin was their grandfather. So kita DJs.
And a host of other shows of other DJs who used to show up maybe once in a while.
Exactly. Yeah. So we are just grateful because all of you make the show that is Rise today.
Yeah.
Okenya and I have had like a second conversation that needs to be 30 minutes of what Rise today could be. Yeah. But you guys formed Art and Culture Monday, Biashara Tuesday, WCW, TBT, and Entertainment Friday. And of course, I want to say thank you because you see that clip number 1 of when I co-hosted with Ryan was posted by my husband.
Ooh.
And he wrote a list of things of how proud
he was.
I cannot imagine what he's going to write today. I'm not saying write babe, but
but hint.
But hint. You know. Thank you. He has been a support. He's always every Monday. Where is the link? Send me the link. Even today, he has asked where is the link to this show. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you to family, to my mom, to my shosh, like I always say. Thank you for being such a great support system. Thank you to you viewers, because if it weren't for you people, what would I be doing here? If I come here and the views are constantly on a 0, kuna vile tu tambiwa Kenya, got nice meeting you. It was nice. So we are kept here. Yes, we are kept here by you watching. We are kept here by you commenting. We are kept here. We know our impact by your response. I think that is the easiest way I can put it. So thank you. For all of your responses. We are really, really grateful. I am really, really grateful, and that is a gift that kept on giving in the show that is Art and Culture Monday. Lastly, to every guest that I have hosted, now that I know we are going to meet in DMs, in everywhere, in events, in films that we are going to watch in theaters. Thank you so much for honoring our invite, and thank you for sharing parts of you with me on Art and Culture Monday. Asanteni sana. It's been a great honor and a great pleasure, and I hope to see you again here all around. You know, because we said we are not going to move away from cameras. We are going to stay around. So keep it currently Karen or Caren Blessing on Instagram, and we will keep seeing more and more of each other.
Well. Look who finally decided to step down from her throne.
Yes. And I am glad. Gladly so.
Right. Just kidding though. Thank you very much.
You're most
Karen.
welcome, Kenya. Oh, and I'm not leaving you orphans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to do this.
Yeah, we'll... Okay.
Okay. Sawa. So you stick around.
Yes, stick around to know. Thank you very much, Karen. It's been a very absolute pleasure co-hosting with you on this last day of your shows, and to see you on all these years that you've grown. Your passion for art, for culture, it's been very infectious. Your smile, your joy, your knowledge to our viewers. And I think I want to take this chance on behalf of everyone who's ever been on this show, on behalf of everyone who's been ever on KUTV, from the people that have seen you grow, to wish you all the best with your future. If we ever meet, if you ever need help, if you ever need to make a phone call, we'll always be there for you. Because I do not want to get emotional. I'll leave it at that and say that thank you very much from the rest of all of us. You have learned, as you said, you've given your thanks to the producer, to the director, to the whole station, to the director, but we've also learned from you, from your humility. You're amongst the most, I think you're probably the most humble person on this show. Maybe I take myself off. Maybe niko na issues zangu here and there. But issues zangu personal. But you and Pride are on two different paths, and I really love about you. You're a very humble soul, and I hope that you continue to be that kind, humble, and very generous. All the best in your future, all the best in your personal life, in your marriage, and also in your professional life. It has been lovely to have you on Rise today.
Yes.
May you have a great future.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think just in fashion, because it was your show, you can lock it and close it with one last statement.
All right, for one last link.
Yes.
On the 22nd Monday of the month of May. This also been the last Monday. So at least I'm living here at an end month. You can't say that I have. You know,
hanging.
Hanging. Thank you. So on this 22nd Monday of the year 2024, the next 30 Mondays, you're not going to be orphans. You are going to be well taken of by none other than Richard Okenye. Okay.
You've given out.
I've given out.
Yes.
I am sorry, but yes, okay, for a worthy cause, really, because he is a familiar face, and most importantly, I know that this show is going to mean as much to him and as it did me, and I think that is the most comforting thing.
Okay.
Because I know you're going to take it with grace. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. It has been the joy of my life to come every Monday morning and host Art and Culture Monday. All the early mornings have really paid off. It's been such a pleasure. And like I said, I am going to be seeing you on the other side. So this is not goodbye. This is a see you on the other side of the break sort of thing. All right, so I'll see you. Thank you so much to everybody, and of course thank you to the Almighty God for the grace to do this every Monday. To do this, I think I have only missed one Art and Culture Monday for the 5 years because of the reasons of sickness. I have sick once on a Monday. I think it was actually once. I have traveled, I have been engaged, but sickness
once.
Mara kama moja hivi. So thank you. I thank the Almighty God for the grace, and I pray, of course, for bigger graces and greater stages, and I hope that I'm going to see you on the other side. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an honor and a pleasure. You are not going to see me on the next Monday. Same time, same place, same amazing show. That is going to stick. The face is what is changing. But see you through Richard Okenye next Monday. Same time, same place, same amazing show.
Karen, see you at the top.
See you at the top.
Kuna a lot of fire on the floor when this how we turn up. I kiss some